Do some live shit real quick. Yeah. I know it's Saturday night, so a lot of people are probably out and about. Not me though. Right here in the office, just chilling out. Um, go ahead and see who's up on here with me. What's up, Guerrero? Gangster. My man Angel Lopez. Jacob Austin. All right. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I had to reschedule for this time because I had some last minute errands I had to run. Gonna start doing more of these lives because it just makes sense, right? To be able to knock out some lives. I gotta put on my glasses to read some of these, or else I'll have my face all up on you. Let's see. What's happening, everybody? It's cracking. All right. So I'm getting ready to drop a video right now. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the time gaps in all the videos I've been dropping, man. I've been like crazy busy, man. There's been a lot of shit going on in my life, a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, a lot of readjustment, realignment, setting some new goals, getting some changing a few things around and everything. And like I said, I just recently changed into a new job about 2 months ago. That's going well. Got about another month of my probationary period, and as soon as that's over, I should be hired on, fully just in it and working and doing my thing. Working on some merch right now, but here's the problem I'm having with my merch, right? I'm trying to transfer the images over onto a shirt or a sweater, but the issue that I'm having is that it's putting like a big block out on the picture, on the shirts and on the sweaters itself. It's putting out like a big giant block with the picture in the background. I don't want that block, man. I just want the outline. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I just want the image itself, not the frame. In any images that you have, whether they be like a JPEG or whatnot, it's gonna have what's called the frame, and that's the whole, like, the picture's in a box, and it's putting the box on there, so it'll be like a big white box with the image in it or whatever. I mean, that shit might fly if it's a white shirt, but what if it's a black shirt and it's a big white box with the image in it? So what you got to do in silk screening is you got to cut around the image, and then they'll silk screen the image onto the shirt. So right now I'm in the process trying to figure out how to do that. I don't really have a lot of photo editing software at this point in time. I should probably invest in some of that, but more than likely I'll just outsource it to somebody and have them do it for me. So if any of you out there are savvy on that, editing photos and stuff like that for silkscreen transfer to be transferred onto textiles, go ahead and get at me on IG, on Instagram. My IG handle is author_J.D. Rutherford, and that's how you can find me. So if somebody out there can help me out with that, let me know, and let me know what's gonna cost me and all that. But yeah, just wanted to give you some updates. I got a vid about ready to drop. You can probably see it in the background right here on my editing software that I got going on. That's it right there. So it's at about 30% right now before it's up and running. So I just thought I'd go ahead and do this live to let you guys know I'm still alive, and I'm still doing these vids and stuff like that. I got a lot of interviews and stuff coming down the pipeline. I'm actually trying to get a couple of these cats that I did time with, and see if see if I could get them to come on, and we could talk. We could, like, share some old time's sake and reminisce about all the years we were locked up together. I know it sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to say thank you all for subscribing. Thank you for reaching out with your messages, all your comments, and the support that you give. I know I have a tendency to rub a lot of people the wrong way, but I'm not going to apologize for that. That's just my personality. But I think a lot of you know where my heart really is, and what's really important to me. And what's really important to me is basically giving you a positive message that may be masked in a lot of humor, a lot of sarcasm, all that stuff, and just basically giving it to you from a different angle. Yeah, I mean that's it, man. We got a lot of stuff going on. I'm working on collabing with some people to actually do some documentary type stuff around the city. We're going to be getting out there and talking to homeless, the formerly incarcerated that are actually homeless and can't get an apartment nowhere or anything like that, because when they do a background check, they're not allowed to live nowhere. Fortunate for me and stuff, it's I've been lucky. I've been able to find places where they're not really big on doing the background checks, but usually that shit falls in an area that's not the nicest area in the world. Also, pretty much most of my convictions are old. A lot of pretty much all my cases are 7 years or older. You got to think I was in the feds for 6 years, so that's or a total of 6 years counting the halfway house and everything. So that's 6 years knocked off right there, and then another year on top of that. And it's just like you don't show up in a background check anymore. But a lot of these people that are in Oklahoma, their cases aren't as old, or the laws are different over here to where you end up in the Oklahoma local system, which is called OSBI, and I guess they keep records for an extended period amount of time. So a lot of people that are landlords, property owners, property management for apartments and stuff like that will go through OSBI to run background checks. I don't really do an NCIC. These are the things that I'm told. So, damn, we're gonna be looking into that and all that. So, but yeah, this is the time to ask me any questions or anything like that. Like that beard, huh? Yep. I got that little touch of gray patch going along right here. Kind of like a blessing, because it really does look kind of cool. Let me see if I can find a lot of comments on here, so I'm gonna try to just pluck them out of the air and see if some of you got any kind of questions or anything you would like to ask me. If you already put it up there, please, go ahead and put it on again. That way I can grab it. What's the youngest chick I dated? You mean recently or in general? Because you would have to, like, that's, if you're talking about recent, the youngest chick that I dated or messed around was about 26. Recently, that's over the last couple of years. What is the one thing? Okay, here's Jonathan Armstrong. JD, my girl should be out of CDCR next month thanks to Prop 57. What is the one thing you would tell a recently released inmate that will help them the most? Basically, Jonathan, if you still with me right now, you still listening, you left that comment just right now. Check this out. This is what you need to tell your lady about when she gets out. Don't have any unrealistic expectations. I'm going to be talking about that in my next video about positive and negative messages. Don't have any unrealistic expectations. Don't basically don't go into everything thinking that it's just all going to come fast, because it's going to go real slow, man. It's going to go real slow at first. Just stay persistent. Have a backup plan always. Go into any kind of a job interview. She's looking for work. Go into any kind of job interview with a good, positive, confident demeanor. Basically, like whatever the job is that she's applying for, convince them that she's the best choice and she's going to be the best candidate for that position. And just always keep a good attitude. Stay away from the bad influences. Whatever the probation or the parole in her case tells her to do, just do it and don't question it. Don't question it, because when you start questioning it, it just makes them go harder on you. So you basically just jump through all their hoops. You ask your questions. You don't complain about nothing. You don't tell them you can't get it done. If they telling you to do 2 meetings and they're at the same time, just tell them, I'll make it work. Well, that's the best advice I could give you. Yep. What's American life like? Well, probably like any other life. What's the oldest what, Abraham Lincoln? The oldest woman I've dated? Let's see. You know what? Cars 44. Me and American Cholo are actually in the work on me getting on his podcast at one point in time. So yeah, that's definitely going to be happening. Next hot topic, Patrick Ward, is positive and negative messages. How people misunderstand. Like, people call people negative. Some people call me negative, and you have to, like, really, if you're gonna call somebody negative, the only way that you could basically say that they completely negative and they all the way fucked off is if their life reflects their attitude and their attitude reflects their life. Anybody could talk a good game and talk about, how to do this and how to do that, and then turn right around and be totally contrary to everything that they just said. And to me, that's not a positive person. You can say anything you want. Jason, we were just talking about the merch, trying to transfer these images from a JPEG into just an image without the background box that a picture's on, and in square form, trying to cut all that out and just cut the image out and send it to the vendor who's going to be making my t-shirts and sweaters, and then do that. Shaky Jake's used Fifi. Do I like getting my beans smashed? I don't know. You like getting your beans smashed? Let me know if you do, man. I know a couple people might smash them for you. Let's see. Me and Dubs. I love Dubs, man. I like Dubs a lot. Don't know when or how we can do a collab together, but I think he's working out something with Gil and American Cholo right now. Let's see. Jason Williams want to know if I'm a Freemason. I don't know, man. That would probably be a question that you would have to ask me if you were a member of a lodge. Smash that like button. That's right. Yeah, go Raiders. That's right, Hector Munoz. Raiders actually are 5-4, which surprised me. I thought their record was a lot worse with the way they've been playing. Las Vegas Raiders. What do I miss about being away from Cali? 5150 Abbott. The beach, man. The beach. The beach and the food. Because you got a lot of food out here that's supposed to be authentic this or authentic that, and it's not really as authentic as the food I can get in, like, downtown LA, or like in Little Armenia, or go out there to Chinatown or Koreatown, places like that, East Los. The food is different out here when it comes to that. It's got a whole different vibe. But other than that, I miss Cali, period, man. I miss the weather. I miss just everything. I don't miss the taxes, though. That's the one thing. I don't miss the taxes, and I don't miss the high cost of living. All right, let's see. How much to buy a home out here? Man, you can get a nice home out here, Guerrero. You can get a nice home out here for 150,000, man. Same home that will cost you about $1 million in LA. That's right, Hector. The Raiders seem like they're on a roll. Looks like Carr's finally getting his groove back. About time. Yeah, hot sauce. People are a lot different out here from the people in Cali. Just the way that I dress and everything. I mean, look at the kind of shirt that I'm wearing. A lot of people don't dress the way I dress out here, and it tends to throw a lot of people off. It makes dating options pretty difficult because a lot of women out here, you know, they see a dude like me, they want to see me in a cowboy hat and some really tight ass pants, and I don't do neither. So I guess I'll just fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah, that harbor area do got that seafood cracking. I no real good seafood joints out here. That's another one, another negative. Do they have In-N-Out out here? You know what? I haven't seen an In-N-Out out here, but I've heard that they got one out here. Jeremy Chandler, I'm in OKC, Oklahoma. How's it go for out-of-state inmates like me being from Bama? Well, it would depend on where you at, Dudley. It's different everywhere. True Blue wants to hear a quick prison story. What do you want to hear? What kind of prison story would you like to experience today? When we talk about one, you know what? One that comes to mind is I was just talking to a cat that just got out, and he was talking about flooding the tier. I haven't really seen any real videos about flooding the tier, but that's always a fun one when everybody floods the tier. Okay, Bruno, I like that one. Only it's a lost property box. The keys to a lost property box at a high school from about 20 years ago, because the kids nowadays, they don't dress like the kids nowadays. They wear them extremely tight pants, man. Or they wear them sweatpants that are like baggy up on top and they're like real tight in the ankles. Sweatpants weren't, we didn't wear sweatpants like that back then. And you know how I ain't people tell me I should charge people to ask me questions, but I ain't gonna get into all that. Why would I do that? I don't know. Somebody give me some pros and cons about charging people for questions. I've heard that other people do that. Why don't I do many live streams, Bruno? Because I'm lazy as fuck, man. I've been lazy. Let me tell you guys something, man. I work a very physically and mentally demanding job. Believe that. Especially at my age, it's not like I'm 25 anymore, man. So, but I mean, I'm in pretty damn good shape for my age. I'm in top physical shape for a lot of people my age. A lot of people my age wouldn't be able to hang with the stuff that I do. But that's because I've been in shape pretty much my whole life. Going in and out of prison, I was never really a drug addict. So, like, I wasn't out there itching and scratching like, man, I gotta go out and rob people just to get high. It was never like that for me. The drugs were a part of my criminal conduct. I was addicted to the criminal lifestyle more so than anything. Southside Phoenix, you're not Mexican. Duh. I mean, what was your first clue? Obvious. You gotta be Mexican to be from the streets, bro. That's just stereotyping right there. Shorter and shorter shorts. You right, man. Pretty soon these young dudes out there are gonna be wearing Daisy fucking Dukes. Shorts seem like they're getting shorter every year. SB 1437. Why the long process of letting people out of prison? Because they don't want to let people out, man. It's a moneymaker, you know. prison's a moneymaker, but at the same time, it's not really all about that. But it's become about that in previous or over the years with all these what you would call those private prisons and stuff like that. What's up, Munchkin? I see you on there. Just seen your comment. I like that pros and cons I just seen right there for charging people for questions. Pros, you make money. Cons, it takes away from your personality. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that. You know what I mean? Charging people for questions. 2 soups per question. I like that. You guys got my P.O. box. You want to ask me a couple questions? Send me a couple of top ramens in the mail. That'll suffice right there. Tennessee Doogie going on Nate's show. Good. Congratulations, man. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see. Ghetto asked me, how do I feel about supposedly PCs are going to take over? Here's what I believe about the whole PC thing in the California prison system. It's not a question of if they'll take over. This is what I see. This is what I see happening. Sorry, pardon me, man. I got a little bit of the hiccups. This is what I see happening. The whole system's going to flip and it's going to reset into something totally different. And then years from now, there'll be a whole different crowd of PC people. That's what I think will happen. Show some love to Dirty Weather 916. Much love, Dirty Weather, if he's watching. Hope you're still doing your thing. I haven't really had a chance to really catch up on a lot of these different channels. A lot of my boys that are out there making videos. A lot of people that are out there, holding it down on these YouTube channels and stuff. Don't really get a lot of time to look at them, but I see they still doing their thing, and give them mad props for doing that. Well, boy, he got 3 salt buys right there. That's what's up. What's up, J-Rock Talks? How you doing, brother? Thanks for joining us on here. Salute to you as well, bro. Thank you, Robin Martin. I'm just like going through these like little by little. If I miss you, sorry. Can a PC come back after a bad call on them? I haven't never seen it happen, bro. I mean, I don't know if it... I mean, anything's possible, but I've never personally seen it. I just got a marriage proposal from Kellyanne. Why would you want to marry me? I'm just a whole lot of drama. But it's very flattering right there to hear that. Anybody else want to marry me on here? What about you, Bruno? You want to marry me? It's legal in this state. We could do that. The Troll 2 asked me, where's Wes Watson? I have no clue. Probably on a treadmill somewhere in San Diego. Or on a row machine or something like that. That man, hey, I gotta tell you though, man, that man does got a fucking beast, an awesome workout program. I'm just not gonna pay $250 for it. Because I've been exposed to all the same kind of workout skills that he's talking about, like penitentiary workout techniques and exercises. I already know them all. I've been around them for 20 years. Couldn't see myself paying anybody for it. But a lot of yous out there, they never done no time. If you wanna get into shape, a lot of those exercise routines that Wes Watson's got, I'm pretty sure those, if you do them consistently and you do them like how you're supposed to do them, you'll see some gains real fast. So that's what them penitentiary workouts what's kept me looking the way I look all these years. A lot of people call me fat, man, but I'm 6 foot and 195 pounds. I don't know how that's fat, but whatever. Just because I wear big shirts, that's why. I don't wear tight clothes. Hey, you're welcome, man. Thanks for asking the question. Jason Williams, want to hear some more paranormal experiences? Hey man, I'm trying to get this dude that had lived in my house right here. This house that I live in. This dude lived here for about 5 years, man. And he's got the whole history of like there's been murders that have happened in this house on several different occasions. And there's a lot of weird shit that goes on. You guys have seen some of the weird shit in my videos. There's a lot of weird shit that goes on in this house. So hopefully I can get him on here and we could do a little Q&A. Yeah, I know who you're talking to, J Rock. I'm not even tripping on all that, brother. Like I said, me and you we already talked about all that. Yeah. You like the sweater right here, Brandon? It's actually a Pendleton. What it is. Where's my cat? I don't know. Where is that cat? She's probably looking for the mouse. There's a mouse behind the stove, so she's been stalking that little bastard for weeks now. A whole pallet of ramen sent to my P.O. box. That would be badass. I'm pretty sure that post office ain't ever seen that. Road Dog from Oklahoma's in the house. Rock Squad. Wes Watson got this video hooped. Gains. There are a lot of comments in here, man. I am trying to like read them as without leaving you guys just looking at my pretty mug without saying nothing. Maxine. Greenspan and Southgate. Love that. Hey, for those of you that don't know, Cellar Life on here, right? He sent me a couple shirts from Greenspan a few weeks ago. I wore one of them already. Anthony LA 310, yeah, you know, the real criminals are in the government. Kellyanne, I have two children that are deceased, and I got one kid that's I don't have any contact with. Wes Watson do drop a lot of names. I ain't gonna lie about that. His positive channel day. Look, I'm gonna give you guys this one right here. So some of you guys out there that are Wes Watson fans, you heard it straight from Big JD. I love his self-talk channel. Don't get me. I do watch his self-talk channel. I love that Wes Watson. I like. I don't like his GP Penitentiary channel though. That Wes I don't like. You know, I don't hate him, but I just don't. I'm just not with all the. I'm just not with all the English Bob Hollywood shit, man. I'm just not on that. I don't think that that's what this is supposed to be about. If we're gonna give like penitentiary experiences, it should be like the ones that we actually lived, not somebody else's shit. But the positive talk channel, the workout stuff and all that, hey man, two thumbs up to that because that he does know how to get that done and get it done right. I mean, he's got a lot of gains to show for it. You guys heard that straight from me, man. So, anybody want to get mad and call me a clout chaser or whatever, go ahead. But I already told you, man. I like his positive stuff. I just don't like his GP channel. How long was living hell? How long was I in prison? I got a total of over 20 years in incarceration, and that's not something to be proud of. That's something to frown down upon. I don't want to see the next person make the mistake that I made and sacrifice that many years of their life to the system. Because let me tell you what's going to happen. Later on in life, you're going to be like me, man. You're going to be 45 years old. You're going to be sitting in a house, and all your years are gone, man. Your good years, your strong, healthy years, your prime. You're out of your prime. A lot of people in the employment world, they don't want to hire you because they're age discriminators. All kinds of shit goes on. People talk shit to you. You know, you're not really up with the way people dress because you've missed several years of style changes. All kinds of things, you know, go on when you get locked up that long, and you get out and you just got to readjust to everything to the point to where it's a lot harder for somebody like me to get out and do what I've done. Most people don't do it. Everybody that got out the same time that I got out and was in the halfway house with me, damn near like 90, I think it's like not over 90% of those people are already back inside. And that's pretty sad if you think about it. Pretty sad. What's up, Eric Ramirez? Herman A, it's hard to find work as you approach 50 for sure. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, it is. And think about me, right? 45 years old, starting a new career. I have to literally put in 30 years to get my full pension if I want to retire from this company. Outside of 401k and Social Security, I have to wait that long to get a full pension. That's another thing that you miss out on. You miss out on a lot of shit. So, if I could get up in here and I could steer a lot of you guys that are, you know, in your 30s, because you still got, like, when you're 35, you 10 years behind me, you still got, that's a whole decade. You know, all you got to do is work 35, 45, 55 to about maybe 60, and then you can retire. You could do 25 years and get pension. For a lot of you cats out there that are in your 20s and late teens and stuff like that, man, I mean, I got a lot of experience and a lot of game to give to you to help you beat this shit, man, and stay above the influence of it all, because a lot of yous are concerned what the next person's gonna think of you. You know, they're gonna think you're soft. They're gonna call you a sulka. They're gonna call you a lame, all these different words to basically tell you that you're weak, man. But you're not. You're not weak. If you choose, like what we talked about with Angel, if you choose not to go down that path and murk somebody up in the streets and be a part of that, if you choose to say no, I don't want to do that, they're not gonna kill you for that. I mean, that's not the way the shit works. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, well, whatever, man. You a punk, you a pussy, you a bitch, man. Okay, I'm a punk, I'm a pussy, I'm a bitch. And when they locked up 20 years from now, and you with your family, you with your wife, you with your kids, man, you going on vacation, you're living that life, you the real gangster. You know what I mean? Because a real gangster is able to be like, you don't have to like let somebody else lead, you know, guide your hand. It's family first, man. One lesson that I never learned, man. I put the streets first and I put family second. So best way for me to give back is by just giving you that tough love, that non-sugarcoating, non-politically correct, all up in your face, slapping you with that dick of reality, and just going wild like that, and doing it. But let's see. Family first. What do I think about Dubs? I like Dubs. I've said it before. I comment, so I'll probably reach out to him here soon. Talked to Gil the other day. I actually got to model his shirt for him so he can put it on his IG. Yeah. Exactly. Facts, nothing but the facts. Real talk right there. Where is Watson's OF? What? I don't know what that means, Kevin. Creep TV. Just keep watching it, man. I mean, I got more stuff coming. It's coming. It's coming, man. Thank you, Robert Harris, for that. I appreciate that. I haven't been OG Dopes. I haven't been watching any of the Savage's stuff lately. Like I said, I've been extremely busy. Maxine want me to buy a Ouija board. Hey, how about I get a Ouija board and I do a video of me running the Ouija board. See if I can pull up any old dead drug dealers out of this house. Cause this was the spot, man. This was a meth lab in this house. There was a brothel. It was a place where, you know, when they were smuggling people across the border, it was like a stopping point for that. All kinds of shit went on in this house in the past. It's got a long history. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, man. I'm glad you guys all tuned in. If you missed any of this, don't worry, you'll be able to catch it. I'm gonna go ahead and post it and keep it up for a couple of days so you can catch it. We're gonna start doing this every Saturday night, alright? Probably a little bit earlier, sometime around 4 or 5 o'clock Central Time, so check your local times and stuff like that, and we'll do it. And like I said, man, I'm gonna go ahead, I ain't gonna charge for questions. You guys are free to ask me all the questions you want. Go ahead, and right now I'm gonna end this by giving a shout out to everybody that's out there doing this YouTube thing. We're gonna start out with Big Joe for After Prison Show. Much love, you know, he's the Godfather, he did it first. Big Herc, Josh Lockdown 23-1, Sean Atwood. We got who else we got? We got Wes Watson doing his thing out there. Shout out to Wes. Shout out to Nate Dog 916, Dirty Weather 916. Shout out to William Ainsworth. I haven't seen him out there anymore, but shout out to him as well. Shout out to 30 to Life. Shout out to Gil, American Cholo. Shout out to Dubs, the Dub Show. Neil Lazard, Savage Studios. I haven't seen the Randy Dropout anymore. Brian Brunton. Shit, who else? Am I missing anybody? We got Free from Fredder's Grove. Joey. I just seen him. J-Rock was just on here. He's got his own show. Shit. Let's see. I don't want to miss nobody, man. Okay, 1090 Jake. I guess old TK tapped out because it looked like he deleted his channel. Damn, am I missing anybody? I'm bad at this roll call shit, man. If I don't have the list in front of me, terrible at it. Did I miss anybody? For reals, did I miss? I said Badger. I said Jake. Christina Randall. Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to reach out to her too, man. I kind of want to do a collab with her. Christina Randall, shout out to her. Jessica Kent. Damn, Toker. Hey, Toker was an original cat too, man. I think he was doing it longer than Joey, than Joe from After Prison Show, I think. How about Abode? I like him too, man. I actually talked to him on the phone a couple times. We're going to be doing something in the future. Yeah, I said 30 to Life. Jock from Lockdown. I know I fucked up on that when I did my community post. Vlad TV, yeah. Yeah, I watch Vlad every now and then. All right. Okay, Big Swole, thank you for that. You guys, enjoy your Saturday. Stay real, stay focused. Stand tall, stand proud, stand for something. Remember, Prison Break Raw, non-sugarcoating, non-politically correct, all up in your face, slapping you with that. You know what a reality. And I'm out. Much love to all of you. Love all you guys. PBR Live is out.